Welcome to a Project Hunter lockdown woodworking project.
Okay, for this project I wanted to do a little bit smaller mallet than the one I had, because I noticed on my last project to tap out that little wedge, it was sort of big and it got in the way a little bit. So I wanted to show you what I came up with. Okay, I came up with this. This is like both halves of the mallet. I'm going to carve it an inch deep so that it's like 2 inches total depth of the mallet itself. And I've got little pockets here that I can carve out a 1/2 inch deep so that this 1 inch deep handle will fit exactly into it. And while I'm here, I might as well show you this. Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to rotate it till it's this way. Then I'm going to grab it right here above the line and put it here, and I want to show you how it fits. You'll see that I made the handle just a hair smaller for glue, and it probably will come up like that too, but it'll fit in real snug inside this pocket here, so I don't have to worry about the handle flying off. I don't have to put little shims and wedges, hammer those in, so it'll expand and stay in the mallet head. So this is what I've got. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to show you a preview of what it'll look like. Here we go. I've got little 1/4 inch holes to align both pieces. I copied them but in inverse, so that the top two here would be the top two there. And this handle should just snap down in. All I'll need is some glue and maybe sand it up a little bit, and I'll have a mallet. Okay, this 2x4 is really round on the edges, and this project I'm doing would require it to be perfectly flat so they could be glued together and not have a little seam there, or a big seam in this case. So I'm going to take it over to the bandsaw and then cut that off. There we go. Nice sharp edge. Okay, I'm going to put a couple holes in this corner over here. Another one over here. All right. So I'll put it here. One here, but barely. All right, let's zero this bit. I'll hit the auto zero tool button. There we go. Perfect. Well, looks like it did a pretty good job. Get a little piece of sandpaper here and go over some of these edges. All right, so I'm going to have to go to the bandsaw, set it for an inch deep, and cut this off. So I'll meet you at the bandsaw. Shut the bandsaw, back this out. There we go. Now the way this should work is this handle needs to fit in there, which it does, and then this, I think that turned out pretty good. Okay, so I think with glue, this will be pretty good. I've got some 1/4-inch dowels upstairs. I'm going to go grab them and put those in so that when you glue them together, they're not going to slip in it while they glue. Yeah, it fits pretty good. And I'm going to make them 3/4 of an inch long. So they're 3/8 into each side. And I'll glue it up. We'll use my other wood mallet to and there we go. And I'll sand this smooth. And while we're at it, I mean, the shape of the handle will keep it in there really well, but good thing is there's never a shortage of sawdust. And there's definitely some sanding. I'm going to smooth the edges out, and especially on the handle where you're holding it. So there we go. I'm going to leave that to dry. Well, I finished this project. I put on a coat of Danish oil, and it's just one coat on there right now, but it feels really good. It's really comfortable in my hand. What I did was, on the top of the belt sander, it's got a curved top that's all sandpaper, and I could run this over it like this. And I did that till it was nice and round and smooth. Got all the corners so there's no rough edges on this. And I think it's all ready to help me release projects from the little jigs that I have. And I think it'll do a really good job. Also, one thing you can think about is if you make these, you can engrave your name or a logo on them and on the handles. It'd be really simple to do. When I first designed this, I put like nickel CNC on the bottom of this, but I decided for this video I would just leave it plain. But see, you can see like this one right here was my I didn't make the mallet, but I put a logo on it, and it's the first one I ever did. See how it's running off the edge and deep and pretty ugly, but I've since learned to do it a lot better. So on this one, I could do any kind of logo, mountain scene, rivers, whatever I wanted to do on it. Well, thanks for tuning into all my videos. I really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, that would really help out too. I want to get to 50 viewers. Well, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to do some smaller videos coming up. I've got probably 10,000 things I've designed on my thumb drive, and I'm going to start building them. So I'm going to be making small projects that I've done. Some of them will be like, I think you all would really enjoy watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.